drop it.
Hello everyone and welcome to Cheap Noise in the House, the channel where we talk about electronic games and music production. I'm Cheap Noise and survey says I'm in the house, and happy holidays. If you're already on holidays, then happy holidays. Merry Christmas for those of you who celebrate it, and Happy New Year if you're watching this video in the future. Now, in this video, I'm going to take a look at this game here called Loopz Shifter, and it's a really interesting one. It's basically a sequel to the popular Loopz game that was released, I think, in 2009 by Radica. And this is kind of the last sequel to Loopz. They made a few more. There was a Loopz M3, which was kind of handle-based. It looked like a ruckus. If you haven't seen a ruckus before, it's a thing you hold in your hand, and you have a sensor on the top on the Loopz M3, and you can reach the buttons inside. And it had a little bit of a problem. You see, basically all of them now have stopped working because the sensor kind of gets dirty and all that. And of course, you can't access the screws because it has screw caps, but that's beside the point. There's also another one called Taps, which is kind of a rhythm game. You have these kind of plates that you tap, and it has lights dropping down, and you have to tap them when they're on the bottom. It's a bit of a rhythm game that doesn't really know what rhythm is. It's really janky, and I would like to have one of those at some point. But anyway, now we come to the Loopz Shifter 2012, and this was sent to me by Pixel XQ. So thank you so much, Pixel, for sending this to me. Go check out his channel, guys. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. He does mainly a lot of toy videos, but some electronic game content as well, sometimes. But yeah, if you want really good content about toys, sometimes games, or other interesting things, yeah, go check out his channel. You won't regret it, and he's gonna appreciate it. Now, the Loopz Shifter is called the Loopz Shifter because when it's in the box, it comes with that form, but you can also shift it to other forms. As you can see, this is called the wall. As you can see, the 4 loops are kind of in a line. You can do this, and do this. It sounds like it's gonna break, but it's not. Don't worry, they're just built like that. And now it's the wave. Now it kind of waves around all around the place. You can also, oops, these can be a little bit tricky. Put it like this. This is the arch. You can also put it, oops, like this, which is King's Crown. It's basically kind of a weird square. And you can put it in the position I showed you in the beginning, which is double stack. Let's see if I can get it back into that state. Man, this is, okay. Because, there we go. And then we flip it like that. There it is. And it will ask you to shift to different positions in during the game, during the rounds, if you want to shift. There's a loop shift. There's a shifter mode you can access that allows you to change the mode, the shapes in between the games, or you can just leave it off and play it like a traditional Loopz. Now, speaking of traditional Loopz, this has a little bit less content than the original game. It only has 4 game modes. It's got Repeat the Beat, Reflex Master, Rhythm Duel, which is a new one, and Freestyle DJ. And of course, this has a totally different voice. The songs aren't that long. They are not MIDI like the original Loopz. They're just audio files. But I really like the audio of the Loopz. It's kind of lo-fi. It's weird to explain, but I'm gonna you're gonna notice after a while. It's kind of down sampled, but not too much, just in a good way. But on the front, we have the Loopz logo over here, which is in cool blue. They also made a black and yellow version of this. As you can see, this one is white and blue. There you have the home button that you will use to go back to the main menu. Or select the volume. You can hold it and toggle through 3 volume settings. Over here, you have the ever so important power button. And how the Loopz works, if you haven't seen one before, is, I don't know if you can see it, there's these these black dots here. These are basically infrared sensors. So one is an emitter and one is a receiver. And when your hand passes through it, it kind of stops the beam from getting to the receiver, and it detects a hand movement. And that's basically the concept behind Loopz. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the wall, and I'm going to show you all of the games that this has. Oh, by the way, this is the speaker over here. The speaker is great. kind of distorts a little bit sometimes, but it's good. Anyway, let's turn the game on, and let's hear the ever so appropriate early 2010s menu music.
Loopz shifter. Select your game.
So, oops,
Reflex master.
you can select your game.
Rhythm duel. Freestyle.
Actually, I'm going to put it like that so you'll see it better.
Reflex master. Repeat the beat. Rhythm duel. Freestyle DJ.
Tell you what, I think what we should do is turn off the lights so we can see better the lights of the actual game. Let's do that. There you go. I hope you can see it better. So let's start with
Reflex.
repeat the beat, which is basically Simon.
Wanna play in shifter mode?
So shifter mode, as I previously said, will allow you to shift to different positions during the rounds.
No.
I'm going to hit no for now.
Select level.
Now, there's 3 levels to this game. Level 1 is single loops commands. Level 2 is single loops, mainly single loops, but some double loops commands. And level 3 is really intense. It has a lot of double loops commands. So I'm going to start with level 1 for now
Repeat.
and hit
Level 1.
the buttons to start, or the loops to start.
Is 20. Ready? Go.
This game is really cool looking under the bright light, dark light. Fun fact, the music you're hearing right now, a drum loop, is actually the same track that was used in the bonus round for the Bop It Smash, called Shiny Tech by Kevin MacLeod, I think. So they sampled the same track, basically. I like how the lights kind of fade out. It kind of gives that cool effect. I like the music in this quite a lot. Okay, I'm gonna mess up.
Don't give up.
You have 3 lives, like you do on the original Loopz. But this one doesn't stop after 10. I think it goes up to 40 per level.
You got 9 hits. Yeah. You're a rock star. Play again.
You also have a rating in this game. Rookie, Rockstar, Megastar, or Loopz Legend, depending on how far you get. Now it just said play again. You can hit one of the loops when it says play again to start a new game of the same type. Although, if you wait, like I did, it will go back to the main menu. So I'm gonna go repeat the beat again. But this time, I'm gonna show you shifter mode. And why not? Let's go level 3, which in theory would be a lot harder.
Repeat the beat. Shift to the arch.
So shift to the arch. Gives me a little bit of time. Like that. There you go.
The arch.
The arch.
Ready? Go.
As you can see, much harder. And because the loops are in a different position, it's harder to get to them as well, because you're not used to that position.
Shift to the wall.
Shift to the wall. So I'm going to put it the same position that it was before.
The wall.
I hope you can see this. Ah,
Let's try that again.
this is hard. Ah, God. Nah! God, that was hard. But you could see that I could shift to different positions.
Yeah. You're a rookie.
Yeah,
Play
rookie.
again.
I'm not that good at that game. Repeat the beat. Memory games in general, I kind of struggle with.
Reflex.
Anyway, let's go with Reflex Master. In this game, you just have to tag lights as they appear.
1, 2.
And in this game, you could select from 1 to 4 players. I'm going to choose 1. But basically, when you select more than one player, it will kind of calculate the score for each player and tells you which one wins.
134. Shift to the arch.
Oh, shift to the arch. So I'm going to do that.
The arch.
You can also hit the home button when you're ready.
Ready? Go.
Ah!
You got 41 hits.
Not bad.
Shift to double stack.
Oh god. Double stack is hard. I'm gonna switch it to double stack right now.
Double stack.
Yeah, I know. Double stack is like this.
Stack. Start your swipe on the side with the light.
Oh god.
Level 2. Ready?
I'm gonna struggle with this, am I? Oh. Ah. I can't. Ah! Oh, I missed this one. That was horrible. That was awful.
You got 24. Yeah. Shift
I still
to
pass.
the wall.
The wall. Okay. To make it a little bit different, I'm gonna switch it to something like the wave. So that way you can see the different lights and the different configurations.
Go.
So in the wave, you kind of have to curve your hands to hit the lights. Again, I'm visually impaired, so sorry if you can't see it very well, and sorry if I'm kind of struggling. Okay, not bad.
You got 38 hits. Score 103. You rock. You're a rock star.
I'm a rock star. I've gone to Megastar once, I think. But yeah. One trick you can do, I'm going to show you right now. It only works on the first round, but what you can do is put all the loops in one big step, like this, and then put it on Reflex Master.
Loopz shifter. Select your game. Reflex master. Select 1. Wanna play? No. Reflex
And just do this.
the high score.
And it will give you a crazy high score.
34. Level 1. Ready? Go. You got 68. Awesome.
Yeah, 68. So as you can see, it's kind of, yeah. I'm going to put it back into the wall. And I'm going to show you the other games. I'm going to show you, whoops. First I'm going to flip this, like that. Oh, God, what have I done? Okay, it's good enough. So Rhythm Duel is a 2-player game, so you can't really play it alone. But I'm going to show you anyway.
Player 1.
So player 1 has this side,
Player 2.
and player 2 has the other side. And then what you're supposed to do is basically keep up with the rhythm,
Ready?
and the player with the most points wins. As you can see, what is cool about this game is, because I'm winning, I can hear my track louder than the other player's track.
Player 2, you're falling behind.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, time to jam.
Okay, this one, you just mash buttons. I wonder who's gonna win.
Player 1, you got 32. Player 2, you got 0. Player 1 wins. Play again.
Again, if you want to play again, you just
Rhythm duel.
tag a loop and that's it. Or you can go back to the main menu.
Select your game.
The final game is Freestyle DJ.
Freestyle DJ.
And this one is actually pretty cool. You have 6 tracks to jam with, so quite a lot less than the original Loopz. But let's listen to them. Let's go through them one by one.
Go.
So this one, the audio fades out and fades in and out, which is cool. So this drum track. And of course, you have some sound effects. Classic air horn. And the classic Loopz, yeah.
Select Freestyle DJ.
Unfortunately, you have to go back to the main menu if you want to select another track.
Ready?
Let's go with this one.
Go.
As you can see, this one, there's only 3 loops that are lining up. This one is the drums. This one is the bass, which is kind of downsampled, but again, it sounds cool. And now, here's the lead, if you want to call it that. And the final one is just that noise. Let's go to the third one.
Freestyle DJ. Select your track.
This one is really boring, I'm going to tell you right now. There's only one loop, and it's just the really basic drum loop. You can turn that on and off. And the other 3 loops, well, they do this. So you could basically go. But like, yeah, that's not the best thing. You still have the same 6 sounds, but for some tracks, the sounds will change. Speaking of which, let's go to the 4th track, which has somewhat different sounds. This is reggae, as you can hear. So all 4 loops are lit up. So I'm going to turn them all off so you can listen to first the drum beat. Pretty cool, the bass. The chords, I guess you can call them. And the lead. And this one has a different sound. So you can mix different loops together. Let's go to the, let's go to the 5th track.
Freestyle DJ. Select your track. Ready? Go.
All loops are lighting up, which means you have 4 loops to work with. This is the drum beat. Kind of rock. The bass. We have the same 6 sounds here. Oops. Yeah, we have the same 6 sounds. The final track has totally different sounds. I'm going to show you it right now.
Freestyle DJ. Select your track.
I love this track so much.
Go.
So this one, I have kind of a weird ethereal bongo pattern. This is the aforementioned drum beat that got sampled from the Kevin MacLeod song. This is the lead. And this is the bass. So 2010. And again, you can mix them. Now this one has totally different sounds. I'll show you. And these two sounds are the same. So that's basically Loop Shifter. Now, I'm going to show you the volume setting. You just hit the home button and hold it.
Volume 3. Volume 1. Volume 2.
And release when you have the good volume setting that you want. So there you have it. A rather long video about the Loop Shifter. A really interesting game that, in my opinion, doesn't have a lot of attention and deserves a little bit more. So thank you again for Pixel for sending this to me, and thank you guys for watching. And until next time, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's perhaps, and cheers!